We're all alone watching shadows on the ceiling. I've gone numb, but I can't forget the feeling. And I don't even know if I can close my eyes. Don't wanna sleep 'cause I'm wide awake and dreaming. Hold me close and catch your breath now. I promise not to leave this bed yet. 'Cause I feel alive. I feel alive. 'Cause I feel alive.
A senior here at Green Mountain High School, located in Lakewood, Colorado, made up of 1,200 students celebrating our 40th year anniversary. Go Rams! Here at Green Mountain, we are dedicated to strengthening our community through random acts of kindness. The Fire Within program is unique to Green Mountain because we had the first program, which is a part of the business leadership class here at GM. The class is made up of 11 handpicked students chosen by our teachers, Mr. Davis and Mr. Mating, who demonstrate a wide variety of leadership skills.
'Cause I feel alive.
Hi, I'm Hunter Cole, a sophomore here at Green Mountain High School. I'm here to talk to you about what a social enterprise is. A social enterprise is an organization that applies commercial strategies to maximize improvements in human and environmental well-being, rather than maximizing profits for external shareholders. They are the cross between a nonprofit business and a for-profit, socially responsible business, the sweet spot between them. It empowers people to solve their own problems rather than taking a paternalistic approach and solving problems for them.
'Cause I feel alive.
I'm Jeremy Nelson. Our number one goal is suicide prevention. We have done studies and practiced strategies to help people with a suicide mindset recognize that they belong alive. We care about them and want to help them as much as we can. People commit suicide or want to because there is a feeling of isolation and hopelessness. They experience pain and they just want to stop the pain that they live with.
'Cause I feel alive.
Hi, I'm Allie Lewis, a sophomore here at Green Mountain High School and part of the Fire Within program. Last year's fire class won the business plan competition. Our fellow classmate seniors, Jake Dwyer, Olivia Fidenko, and Jennifer Klein, presented our social enterprise in front of several leadership judges, and one which provided our group with $500 worth of seed funding. Also, we won first place for the Banking on Youth competition, a competition that showcases the ideas of young entrepreneurs that directly benefit society. We received $1,000 worth of seed funding. We are going to return this year with our book, Dear Parents from Teens, to the returning business plan competition in hopes of winning more seed funding for our social enterprise. We also plan to compete again this year in hopes of winning for the second time. At this point in time, we don't have any other funding sources. However, we are trying to get funding from printing companies so we can print the book for less money. Overall, parents are very supportive of our product and have donated to help our cause.
'Cause I feel alive.
Expanding our business using innovation because we're the only ones that have written a book for parents by teens. We are also taking advantage of the 21st century and making our book accessible on DVD, podcast, and an ebook. This would help parents and teens have many different options when wanting to read. We are discovering ways to purchase these online while we are partnered with the West Chambers members.
'Cause I feel alive.
Hi, my name is Tor Larson. I'm a senior at Green Mountain High School. On January 25th, we attended our community health fair. 16 parents completed our needs assessment survey. While 87% of them reported that their communication with their child was good, they identified several barriers that interfered with parent-teen relationships. Technology and generational differences were common themes seen in our responses. For example, one parent told us, teens are growing and changing and parents have moved away from the mindset of being a teen. When asked to list the mental resources that they knew of, 25% said none and 37.5% only listed one resource.
According to our survey results, 245 students are most comfortable talking with their friends. This informs us that there is a greater ease of communication with people their own age over their parents. This tells us there is a need for parents to better communicate with their children the problem our product aims to solve. The purpose of the survey was to be a form of market research as well as looking for a teen's viewpoint on the barriers between communication with their parents. We also wanted to get a better view of our community's understanding of suicide.
Hi, my name is Hannah Hank, and I'm a sophomore here at Green Mountain High School. I'm part of the Fire Within program here. Our marketing strategy is innovative because we will be engaging parents in the issues of mental health. Our approach is going to be effective because we will be working with both the middle school and high school parent community. This will allow us to tackle the root causes of teen mental health, and this will be an upstream approach. We will be profitable because our workshops will increase demand for our product, and we'll be able to sustain our efforts by providing future Fire Within classes here at Green Mountain with our workshop outlines. Parents rank the following as most important factors in teen suicide. Number 1, depression and hopelessness. Number 2, non-acceptance from their community. Number 3, isolation. And number 4, substance abuse. The tools that they thought would be most effective are number 1, classes and workshops. Number 2, discussion starters that are age appropriate. And number 3, communication tactics that let teens know parents are not the enemy. Our marketing strategy will highlight these parent concerns and through the workshops and breakout sessions attempt to implement these topics brought forward by parents to hopefully make a positive change for aid and parent-teen community.
Our strengths is that we have a good community and a team. We all have the shared vision and teamwork with leadership like administration, teachers, and students that have helped us out along the way. Our resources are great that were left behind us from last year, and we're using them to the best of our ability to do greater and better things with this business.
'Cause I feel alive.
We are a really good team, and besides that fact, we do have a lot of weaknesses, just like everybody and every team does. Our weaknesses include procrastination on our deadlines and lack of experience. We have a lot of opportunities as a team, like the health fair that we had this past weekend and the West Chamber members that we're paired up with. We also have parent-teacher conferences that are worried about their students transferring from middle school to high school, and we like to help them as well, and it's a bigger opportunity for us to expand our network.
'Cause I feel alive.
And we do have some threats as well. A threat can be that the parents do not have as much time and availability to read the book, and they're going to be stressed out and overwhelmed with demand.
'Cause I feel alive.
Class has been an excellent opportunity to learn about all kinds of suicide prevention, especially question, persuade, refer, also known as QPR. The QPR method talks a lot about empathetic listening. Empathetic listening, which involves asking lots of open-ended questions and actively listening to what the person is saying. Instead of nodding and pretending you're listening, you listen, analyze, and look for certain cues that show whether or not a person is considering suicide. Cues including, I don't want to be on this planet anymore, that end with openly asking, are you considering killing yourself? If the answer to that is yes, that moves to the next step of the process, persuade. Persuade involves giving them reasons to live, because as stated before, suicide is often a result of a misinterpreted sense of worth. So part of the persuade is to show them why they don't want to kill themselves and what reasons they should stay alive. That leads into the final option, refer, which involves referring them to a number of sources, including the suicide hotline and other resources, including, for us, the Jeffco Center for Mental Health.
To help teens and parents communicate better, especially the teens that are transitioning from middle school to high school. We will reach this goal by hosting focus groups, seminars, and meetings. The more parents and teens we reach, the more we will help and achieve.
'Cause I feel alive.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Lynn Hubbard, and I'm a junior here at Green Mountain High School. Part 1 of measuring effectiveness of social impact is a satisfactory survey. Our products target parents with transitioning teens, such as students from elementary to middle school and middle school to high school students. The goal of our product is to improve parent-teen communication to limit number of teens affected by mental health and the number of teen suicides. Primarily, we plan on measuring the effectiveness of our book by the number of sales we obtain. With each purchase, the book will contain information for a follow-up survey that we will encourage buyers to participate in. Questions will include things they liked, disliked, what we can improve, personal feedback, etc. This will allow us to gauge the usefulness and productivity that our book has aided parents with. Our main source of feedback will be comments from parents about how the book has helped and or affected the family life. This will gauge the satisfaction of our buyers completing the satisfaction survey. Part 2 of measuring the effectiveness of the social impact is the outcome survey. The outcome survey will be able to gauge the knowledge, attitudes, and behavior changes parents received from reading the book. Also, we will be able to measure this by the new level of communication parents have had with their teens. We will also be able to understand their knowledge of available mental health resources, workshops, the book, CDs, and their awareness of teens struggle with mental health. We will also be able to gauge the parents' attitudes, willingness, and acceptance of the sensitive subject. Lastly, we will be able to gauge the behavior of parents towards their teens, to see how often they talk and communicate with their child. In addition, we will be able to measure the effectiveness of our product if parents have learned about new mental health resources and if they have been offered resources to their teen.
'Cause I feel alive.
Hi, I'm David Noggle. I'm a junior here at Green Mountain High School, and I'm here to talk to you about why we chose the book as our product. We chose the book because it is an exclusive product. There's no other book like our book written. It is a great way to communicate. It gives a guide on how to talk to your teenager through tough situations. That would be helpful to a lot of different people in a lot of different markets because communication with your teen is really complicated. It is a resource guide also, giving access to mental health resources and therapists and other things like that. We decided to use an audiobook because it has an ease of listening to it. That allows parents to listen to the book whenever they go somewhere, when they're driving, when they're sitting at home, and they don't have to read it. Also, that allows them to share it with their teen, and they can both listen to it at the same time. When we surveyed the parents, they would prefer an audiobook over a typical book. Also, we chose seminars because it is a great way to connect with parents. We picked them because there's no other way to get such great one-on-one guidance and communication with the parents we're trying to reach. And we're able to portray a lot more information across this seminar. We can give a lot more detailed guides and other ways to talk to your teenager through their situations and share stories in a first-person perspective. And that allows you to connect more with the story.
Last year, our Fire Within class at Green Mountain High School won the New Business Competition of 2013, obtaining $500 in seed funding. Also, Green Mountain won the Banking on Youth, a national competition, winning $1,000. Up until this point, including last year, our Fire Within class has spent a total of $10. Therefore, the bulk of our balance remains intact, as our product is currently under development. We plan on spending the majority of our lingering seed funding on producing our product. Dear parents from teens, what we want you to know about strengthening parent-teen communication. We plan on producing a printed hard copy book as well as an audio CD. Currently, we are researching other products, such as ebooks, to remain reaching multiple demographics. Our income will mainly come from product sales as well as additional funding from other businesses, which will allow us to continually redevelop our product. Our expenses include payment of and shipping for CDs and books, as well as fixed monthly expenses for things such as the website.
'Cause I feel alive.
You can see all of the students in our business leadership class have come together to show their leadership skills when participating in the Fire Within. From random acts of kindness to conducting surveys and performing community service, our group is dedicated to making a difference in our community. We have all put in a huge amount of time and effort to bring awareness to mental health and suicide prevention, all in an effort to improve our product. Our product, Dear Parents from Teens, is a new, innovative idea that we aim to improve parent-teen communication.
all in an effort to prevent suicide. To ensure our product is the best it can be, we will supply a rating system for all forms of our book. To sustain our product, we will consistently write new additions to the book. As new students come in every year, so do new ideas. We will be branching to our feeder schools to help spread our innovative product, and profit will be generated through parents who are willing to purchase our product to improve parenting communication.
Lying here whispering the sweetest nothing. I feel your heart beating faster than you're breathing. And I don't even know if I can close my eyes. Don't wanna sleep cause I'm wide awake and dreaming. Hold me close and catch your breath now. I promise not to leave this bed yet. 'Cause I